She's known to the world as Lady Gaga, but underneath all that comes with the name, there's a person inside who's faced struggles and had to fight to get where she is now. Her bold fashion statements and electric songs have made her into the icon she is today. However, it hasn't always been so easy for Gaga. In fact, her whole life story is about resilience and overcoming the odds. From her early career struggles to getting bullied to getting bad reviews, she has always had to overcome obstacles to become a success story. The story of how Gaga got to where she is today is definitely one of the most inspiring ones in music. This is the inspirational success story of Lady Gaga. Her journey from chronic pain, depression, anxiety to an Oscar for A Star is Born. Born Stefani Jonna Angelina Germanotta in Manhattan, New York City. Her family were upper middle class and there was never a need to worry about money. Though it would be wrong to assume there were few tribulations in regard to her upbringing. Her parents, both Italian American, came from lower class families and had managed to work their way to success. So there was a deep-rooted appreciation within the family for what they had. By the time Stefani entered teenage, she had learned music and on-stage performance in New York City club. Right from her childhood, she was very passionate about acting and music. She was always known for her studiousness and her work ethic. And it all started because of her parents caring deeply about her education from a young age. They enrolled her at the Convent of the Sacred Heart, a private Catholic school. Unfortunately, Gaga had to go through ruthless bullying, but it helped her become resilient and develop a thick skin. At the age of 4, she started to work towards the classical piano. Germanotta's parents wanted her to pursue a career in music, while she dreamed of becoming an actress, and she even went in for numerous auditions. Unfortunately, she failed at the auditions, but she didn't give up. She decided to work on her music skills, and she was an extraordinarily talented singer. She dragged her piano around New York City, banging on the doors so that she could perform. She continued to music and performing, even writing her first piano ballad aged just 13, while she also gave her first performance at a New York nightclub at just 14 years of age. A few years later, she got admission to New York University's Tisch School of the Arts, becoming one of the only 20 students across the world to receive the honor of early acceptance. There, she studied music while working on her songwriting skills. However, it hasn't always been easy for Gaga. There, she was severely bullied. Even 12 of her haters came together to form a Facebook group called Stefani Jonna You Will Never Be Famous. Soon, she withdrew from school as she wanted to find creative inspiration instead. For making her ends meet, she had 3 jobs, including one in which she was a go-go dancer, as she continued honing her performance art act. When she was 19, she was sexually harassed, and this incident left a lifelong scar in her mind.
The producer said to me, "Take your clothes off." And I said no. And I left. And they told me they were gonna burn all my music. And they didn't stop.
Years after the assault, Gaga said that she felt full-on pain and then she went numb, revealing that she actually became pregnant after being raped. Gaga said she was sick for weeks and weeks and weeks after the numbness started, and I realized that it was the same pain that I felt when the person who raped me dropped me off pregnant on a corner at my parents' house because I was vomiting and sick because I'd been being abused. I was locked away in a studio for months. Gaga also shared that her rape made her a different person. For a couple of years, I was not the same girl. She said it's a really very real thing to feel like there's a black cloud that is following you wherever you go, telling you that you're worthless and should die. I used to scream and throw myself against the wall. She had to go through numerous mental and physical therapies to fight PTSD, post post-traumatic stress disorder. Life wasn't easy for her then, but she was persistent and kept trying. Even when people didn't believe in, Lady Gaga solely believed in her talent and capability. When she was dropped off from her college, she formed a band with her NYU friends named SG Band. She played gigs, sang in downtown pubs and other sites until talent scout Wendy Starland found her. He introduced her to Rob Fusari, a music producer. Germanotta turned into Lady Gaga because of a happy incident between Fusari and Gaga. Germanotta took the name Lady Gaga from the song Radio Gaga by the rock group Queen. Later, she performed a mini set with a piano in front of a few executives from Island Def Jam Records. While initially this went around nicely, 3 months later, the label inexplicably dropped her. This left Lady Gaga heartbroken. She tried hard to get through her pain and disappointment. Despite this, she wasn't ready to give up her passion. While Germanotta failed, Lady Gaga was an incredible success. She experienced criticism throughout her journey, but she never gave up. Sometimes people talked about her dressing style, about her music. It was a difficult time for her. She incorporated the NYC underground scene, experimenting, working with performance art, dressing like a goth stripper, drawing attention to her music, making waves. Gaga made a platform for herself and accomplished her dreams to the very bottom. There was a chance she might have given up, but she fought back and chose the difficult path. Today she has more than 100 awards under her belt. She dreamed of being an actress as a young child, but who knew she would nail that too? Lady Gaga has been part of significant movie projects like Machete Kills 2013, Sin City, A Dame to Kill For 2014, Gaga 5 Foot 2 2017, A Star Is Born 2018, and House of Gucci 2021. Gaga has won 13 Grammy Awards till date, 1 Academy Award, 2 Golden Globe, 1 BAFTA, 3 Brit Awards, and 16 Guinness World Records. She even received the National Arts Awards, Young Artist Awards. She was the first woman to win the Academy Award, a BAFTA Award, a Golden Globe, and a Grammy all in 1 year for her contribution to A Star Is Born soundtrack. She is one of the world's best-selling music artists with an estimated sales of 170 million records. Gaga is the 12th top digital singles artist in the US. As of now, Lady Gaga's net worth is $320 million. The major life lessons from Lady Gaga are persistence and self-confidence. When you keep working hard, you're sure to make it to success someday. Always have an alternate plan in life. When one doesn't work, always be ready to give it another chance from another perspective. After failing as an actress, the world would have missed an exceptional artist if she had given up. Each failure takes us a step closer to success. So never let rejections pull you back. Always doing the unexpected for being unique would make you stand out in a crowd. Focus on what you are best at. Keep yourself updated and craft yourself better after each failure or setback. Success is not too far when you fully trust yourself.
It's not about winning, but what it's about is not giving up. If you have a dream, fight for it. There's a discipline for passion, and it's not about how many times you get rejected or but you fall down or you're beaten up. It's about how many times you stand up and are brave and you keep on going. Thank you.